Hello everybody and welcome back to FX Street. My name is Akash and today we're going to be taking a look at KuCoin and the insolvency rumors that's surrounding KuCoin and discuss what's going to happen in the event that KuCoin does file for bankruptcy. Right. So before we get into the details of what's happening, please make sure to head on over to our YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to stay updated to the hottest trends in the crypto market, make sure to also click on the bell icon. You can give us a follow on Twitter at FXSCrypto, and if you enjoy the content that I put out, make sure to give me a follow as well at Mangeko with a 0 at the end. You can also join my Telegram group where I post trades and my thoughts behind the setups that I'm taking. So let's get into it. Right, I wrote an article today. Right, in this article, there's a lot of insolvency rumors that's happening. So let me just quickly give you a brief rundown of what's happening in case you haven't been in the crypto space for the last 3-4 months, right? The whole the whole shit show started when. Hold up, let me just go back to this chart. I want to see. Right, so it basically began in the end of May 8th, I think. Yeah, the weekend. It was a weekend on May, I think 6, 7, 7, 8. April, May. Yep, 7 and 8 was the weekend. 6 was looking pretty good for Bitcoin, and then on the 7th there were rumors starting out that Luna, Luna peg kind of started breaking down, and then 7 and 8 the Bitcoin price dropped quite a bit, as you can see here. Between these 2 weeks here, Luna dropped quite a bit, and then Bitcoin also dropped since its opening price. Here, Bitcoin dropped 34% in 2 weeks. Basically, this was a massive hit the Bitcoin price took, and it collected liquidity resting below these equal lows formed between May and July of 2021. After this, there was the staked ETH and ETH thing that happened, and after this staked ETH and ETH depeg, although staked ETH and ETH were completely backed, unlike Luna and USD, which were algorithmically backed. Right after that, there was staked ETH and ETH problem, which which literally shook the ecosystem, and then there was this Celsius. Celsius kind of took a lot of hit because of the amount of the bank run that happened when the ST ETH and ETH peg cracked. And after that, it was basically a domino effect, which led to basically 3AC took a lot of hit because of the Luna USD thing, and then the staked ETH and ETH, which they were betting heavily on, also caused them to kind of tank. So basically, these two events caused 3AC to tank, which was basically the third event. First was Luna USD collapse, and then the staked ETH and ETH, and then Celsius liquidated 3AC, which was basically like a positive feedback loop. Celsius liquidating 3AC bankrupting, and then yeah, the whole thing kind of collapsed, right? So basically the contagion, that's what the crypto Twitter is calling it. Ever since this contagion has started spreading, right, things have been going pretty bad in the crypto ecosystem, especially for lenders, right? And since then, a lot of exchanges have started, there's been rumors of a lot of exchanges going under, right? And yeah, a lot of crypto lenders, basically, like for example BlockFi got caught in the crossfire, and then there was what was that, hold up, yeah, Nexo. Basically, Nexo was also caught in the crossfire. Basically, Nexo, BlockFi, and a lot of crypto lenders got caught, and then as a result, the exchanges started, tier 3 exchanges started getting hit left and right. And then there was this announcement from FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried. I don't know how you pronounce it. SBF basically announced that tier 3 and tier 4 exchanges are going to get, a lot of exchanges are going to get bankrupt, which caused a lot of investors, a lot of influencers to kind of withdraw their funds, causing a bank run and an eventual insolvency rumors, right? And now, this is the present. After all of this stuff, there have been rumors floating that KuCoin right, which was the fifth largest exchange earlier today, that KuCoin is facing insolvency rumors, right? There's Otto. This guy has been pretty consistent with his news. I don't know if I can call that news, but whatever information he puts out is panning out pretty good. Like he put out news on Nexo long before the mainstream media covered it, and then there was the BlockFi thing, and now he's saying, he or she or they are saying that that you should pretty much withdraw your stuff from KuCoin right now. And yeah, so this was posted basically on July 2nd. And yeah, so KuCoin, right? Like nobody expects KuCoin to be insolvent because it was the fifth largest exchange earlier today, and now it's moved down to sixth. And if you look at the trading volume, right, it trades at roughly just below Coinbase exchange, around 744 million, right? And if you factor in all of the top five exchanges, it adds up to roughly 12 billion. And if you look at the KuCoin share, it's roughly 12 billion. 0.744 divided by 12 into 100, it gives you roughly around 6.2%. Yep, 6.2% is the market share of KuCoin, which is pretty heavy if you'll just look at the top five exchanges, right? And yeah, so the next exchange that comes is 539 million, 323 million, and 266 million. So basically, things are pretty bad for KuCoin, or basically the industry, if KuCoin collapses, right? And this pretty much reminds me of the Mount Gox thing, and when that happened, Bitcoin price I think crashed 30-40%. So let's take a look at that. Right, so basically KuCoin's era lasted from 2010 to 2014, and hold up, 2014, right? Yep, this is the KuCoin's era, and not KuCoin, Mount Gox's era. And on Feb 7th, right, Mount Gox basically, hold up, was it Feb 7th? Yeah, Feb 7th, Mt. Gox halted all Bitcoin withdrawals, which was the first crack in the hole, crack in the whatever, I don't know, the idiom. When that was announced, the week, basically Bitcoin dropped 23% in a single week. And on Feb 28th is when Mt. Gox announced that they were going to announce that they were insolvent. 28th Feb, right? It filed for bankruptcy in Tokyo, right? And on that weekend, basically, Bitcoin dropped 34%. Between these two events, Bitcoin price dropped 50% in just 21 days, which was a massive hit. And after that, it was just a literal downtrend. Wait, since the announcement, it dropped 79%, which basically just before that happened, Bitcoin price marked or set a top and dropped 86%. So yeah, this is what happened when Mt. Gox was basically went kaput. But right now that we're comparing Mt. Gox to KuCoin, there's a few similarities, obviously, because back when Mt. Gox was alive, it basically accounted for 70% of the trade volume, or basically 70% of all the trades happening in the ecosystem were happening on Mt. Gox exchange. So that's not the case with KuCoin, right? But regardless, 6.2% is a massive market share compared to top five exchanges. So if KuCoin does have problems, and if KuCoin does announce insolvency or like file for bankruptcy, then it is a pretty bad event for the ecosystem, right? Not only has Bitcoin stayed below 200 weekly moving average for this long for the first time, but it will mark basically a new phase in Bitcoin cycle, right? Add this, like this, the things that are happening in the crypto ecosystem already worse, but add this to what's happening in the traditional finance with Feds raising rates, basically central banks all around the world raising rates. And July month is pretty much going to be epic because of the volatility that's going to come around. Right? So all in all, I think Bitcoin price has still not bottomed and is in a very bad shape, with lenders collapsing every single day. I think things are going to worsen, right? And another example is that Void, right, a popular like Indian crypto lending or borrowing platform, basically also stopped or halted withdrawals today, which is bad because I had a lot of cash. Basically, 50% of my portfolio was on Vault. So I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen, right? The only reason why I didn't withdraw from Vault was because I thought it's an Indian exchange and they didn't have any exposure to 3AC or other other of these like contagion thing that happened. But they basically said that roughly 200 million was withdrawn from their platform since 12th of June, which obviously they took a massive hit, so it makes sense for them to halt their withdrawals. But I am honestly not sure what's gonna happen. So yeah, that pretty much concludes my take on what's gonna happen if KuCoin does go kaput. The industry and Bitcoin as a price is gonna suffer a massive blow, and I think the next level where Bitcoin price could go, based on this chart here I've marked out, we're currently at 19 point. This level here at 19,065 is pretty important. Once we get a weekly candlestick close below this, it's a slippery slope down to 11.9k, roughly 12k. But you could see Bitcoin price stop around 15.5k and 13.5k. So yeah, that pretty much concludes my take on KuCoin, insolvency rumors, and how that's going to affect Bitcoin price. So if you enjoyed this analysis, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.